Oh, y'all shut up. We're live. Now's the time to start.
Good morning, kids.
All righty. Hey,
hello, everyone.
Hello.
All righty, kids. England team here, and we've got. Oh, and I'm like all narcissist here by myself there. Okay. Now I'm sharing it out.
We've
All
never
right.
once denied that.
So I know professionalism at large. Are you kidding me? I released a video yesterday, and I was so out of it. And literally, I all right. Here's the intro, guy. It was just like that. And so I put the intro on the video, and I shipped it out. Forgot to edit it.
All those donkeys.
So I was like, okay, here we go, and twiddles on my shirt and all that. Okay, so fucking donkey. Okay, when there's talk about that, yeah, and it was just messed up. So I did actually have to take off part of that because somebody else's video was playing in the background. Anyway, that is nothing to do with what we're doing here today.
Oh wow, it looks like Turtles is in the background of your.
I know, right? I here we go, and there he is, right there on the shoulder.
Turtles on your shoulder.
There you go. Yes. Hey, Jughead's here. We have an audience. So we are doing bad comic theater, where basically we give awesomely bad high school readings of a famous comic book. In this case, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are doing the very first appearance of Hawk and Dove. That is Showcase Presents number 75. I used to own this. I actually sold it a couple of times in the auction.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I got to tell you, we've already handed out all the roles, and Professor Pixel and RDV are going to be taking the brunt of it, being Hawk and Dove.
I'm a beautiful woman.
No, they were guys before. Yeah, Dove was a guy before he got killed in Crisis on Infinite Earths,
and then he upgraded and got great DMs.
Eric Brain is going to be our narrator, as well as the voice of Order and Chaos. We've got the mother role going to Maranya, as well as Goon number 2.
Goon number 2. Okay.
All righty.
Okay.
And Graphic Man is going to be a cop, as well as a robber. Oh, did you draw a gun on us?
Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh, was it a real gun?
I don't.
And canceled.
Well, I'm in the same vein as Graphic Man, as I'll be playing the Judge Dad and the main villain. So there we go. Only 10 voices. I'm kind of interested in getting this. Yeah, Zach said he hates violence, so he can't be a part of this. He also hates peace, so he can't be a part of this.
But he loves cake.
He loves cake. Yes.
He said he only wants to have Dove.
Unless there's a food fight with cake. But then he's also like, he's torn because it's violence with a piece of cake. So he's got peace and violence. So what do you do? I don't know. But I do know what we're going to do here is we're going to stop the bad puns that I am apparently creating. I always break my own rules first before everybody else. And let me share this here. And this is the cover. You know what? I like this cover.
That's a good cover.
I always have. Even I know it's not an iconic. I just always kind of thought it should be. I don't know. Graphic Man, you've been around a couple of days. What do you think of this one?
Well, it's got great balance, and so it's provoking. You have to pick it up to go, okay, I'll give this a shot because this has 2 extremes.
There you go. All right, let me put this in the reading order, as they say, and let's get this party started. Oh, what's going on here? Are you going to start us off that way, right?
Do you want us to read the cover? Or?
Oh, by all means. You are the narrator.
Yeah, can you make it a tidge bigger?
I cannot, in all honesty.
Well, okay, but can you make the cover a tidge bigger?
If you full screen, it's easy to read.
In this,
did. Okay.
In this world, those who seek justice often walk different paths. The tough and the tame, the challenger and the challenged.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is our tale, a tale of 2 brothers, the hawk and the dove. Bum, bum, bum.
And we have a trustee in the audience.
Hello to Trusty.
That might have been That might have been the majority of my work. So 3, 2, 1. Prologue.
And now?
Yeah, I'm done. I said my word.
Okay.
Shotgun it.
Hot. Okay, are we not able to see it for some reason?
That's Hawk.
That is Hawk.
Yeah,
Well,
that's Hawk.
that's me on top, right? Okay.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
I can't tell by the Harry
I
Osborn
love
looking.
the fact that it says "keep up the bombing." Like there's like literal pro-war protests on this college campus.
I just like the fact he looks like Harry Osborn.
And this is 1960s, ladies and gentlemen. There's pro-war protests on a college campus.
Wow.
All right. Oh no, you don't, Don. You're not pulling me out of this one. You've been in your share of demons demonstrations. Now it's my turn.
But Hank, joining a counter demonstration isn't going to accomplish anything. All you're going to do is make trouble.
Peace, pull out. No, wear a condom.
Oh,
Make trouble. You and some of your college friends are the ones who are always making trouble, demonstrating against anyone who supports the war. Force is the only way to make them quit.
but Hank, a high school kid shouldn't get involved in campus affairs. Besides, you're wrong. We should compromise or anything to make peace.
Being a high schooler has never stopped you from carrying a placard? Has it, little brother? Compromise. Never. You've got to smash them. Force is the only thing they understand.
Hey, now, wait a minute. If we give in, everybody will be happy and we'll live and we'll have peace.
Well, everybody except for the people who had to survive under Pol Pot and so forth and so on.
I don't think about that. I only think I have the soy boy mind thinking right now, okay?
Right.
Elmond University, a small town college where young men and women from all over the country come to study, to learn of life, and to debate significant issues of our day.
Wow, debate. What the hell is that? Can somebody Google the word debate? Is that like screaming at each other, not listening, and trying to get the other side thrown off campus?
It is now.
I
And
only have 3 words.
One side whistles.
I only have 3 words to say. Change my mind.
Hey, you kids don't belong here. Beat it.
This was to be a peaceful demonstration. You and your Neanderthal, ilk have no right to.
Right? You're always talking about rights. Did you ever occur to you that maybe we have a right to show how we feel about the war?
Not far from the university, yet seemingly a world away, stands the local high school. Here, students, not yet sophisticated enough to engage in significant debate, are content to participate in sporting events, in student government, and occasionally in doing their homework.
And nowadays you get debates run by kindergartens. Hurt my feelings. It's giving. Okay, next.
Thank you for the editorial.
You're welcome.
Somewhere between these two educational institutes, we find the Elmond County Courthouse. Here, a different kind of lesson is taught. A different form of debate takes place. It is here that our story begins.
What? That's the maximum sentence.
Chapter 1. In the beginning. Well, duh.
There was light.
Crime can be vicious, but often justice can be just as harsh. Judge Irwin Hall has a reputation for giving hardened criminals just what they deserve as he sentences J. Jonah Jameson's brother.
You ain't got no call to... Mr. Dargo, you'll have your chance to speak later. Right now, I'll thank you not to interrupt me, or I'll hold you in contempt. Yours was no minor transgression. The protection racket is a vicious crime that preys on the little man, the small shop owner. I thought this town was safe from organizers like you and Obama. It appears I was wrong. Now I hope we've seen the last of your kind. Bailiff, take him away. My boys will get you for this, Judge. You're as good as dead right now. I swear it.
It's like listening to Mariah when she talks to herself.
You're a menace like Spider-Man!
If
Yes.
Trusty were here, that wouldn't have happened. I'm sorry, guys. I'm blaming Trusty.
The trial over. The judge is retiring to his chambers when...
Hank, didn't expect you to get here so soon. Where's Don?
He stopped out to talk to some of his peacenik friends. Boy, Dad, those creeps really make me sick. I thought college was supposed to make you smart, but these weirdies don't even have enough brains to know when they're wrong.
Oh, and you think you're right. Well then, suppose you explain to me just what it is that makes you right and them wrong. Time and again, I've asked you and Don to explain your beliefs to me, but neither of you seem to be able to do so. As far as I can see, neither of you have thought this thing out, and that means you're both wrong. As I've said before, it's not enough to repeat slogans. You have to have more reasoning behind your beliefs. Welcome to Twitter, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't expect Hank to use reasoning, Dad. That's not his bag. But I know where I stand and why. The gist of it is, violence only begets more violence. Nothing is ever solved by fighting. The only way things can be settled is through compromise.
Did you ask Chamberlain about that?
You're wrong, Don. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were riffing.
No, go ahead.
You're wrong, Don. Sometimes force is necessary. However...
He's always wrong. But what do you expect from a little coward?
Coward? You're not brave enough to face the fact that violence accomplishes nothing.
Simmer down, both of you.
Fact? That's no fact. That's an outrage. It's a lie. You gotta make them do what's right.
Sometimes it surprises me that my two sons could act so irrationally. You're always arguing, but neither of you know what you're talking about. You've got to learn the only way to solve problems is through logic.
Suddenly,
Here you are, old man. Compliments of the boys.
What? It's a bomb!
It's diabolical.
Try talking your way out of that one, idiot.
Don't panic, both of you. Get down, hurry, behind the desk. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Father!
Good God!
shielded by their father, the two teenagers remain unharmed while...
Is he?
No time for questions. Go get help. I'll stay here with Dad.
I understand his arms are blown off, but is he still alive?
As Hank rushes from the room, he sees a man at the end of the corridor race toward the exit.
That's got to be the guy who threw that grenade. Well, he caught a bomb. Sure wish he could take off after him. But Dad's life may depend on getting help now.
Outside the hospital.
graphic.
How'd it go, boss?
Not too good. One of the kids came out of it okay. Maybe the old man did too. If he did, we'll try again.
But why? I don't get it. Why should we bother bumping off the judge? What's in it for us?
Listen, you fool, I'm giving the orders now, and I say we owe it to Dargo to make sure this creep dies, understand?
Okay, boss, okay.
And at that moment,
Thank God he's alive.
That's still
Well,
you.
It's kind of still me, but well, don't worry. I'll take care of the thing you're about to say.
One of us has got to phone Mutta and tell her.
she's a beautiful woman.
But
Thank you, nurse.
Remember, I'm a delicate flower. Later that night,
I was planning to take a short vacation from my job, but this isn't quite the kind of vacation I had in mind.
Well, the main thing is the doctors say you're going to be all right. Let's be thankful for that. I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave now. The judge has to get his sleep.
Then, as the visitors head for home,
I wonder, I've got a guard out here, but how effective will it be if Dargo's men should make another attempt on Dad's life?
Good. The police are guarding Dad. The bomber won't dare try again.
What a maroon.
what a maroon.
What a tarara boom-da.
That too. The next day passes slowly for Hank and Don Hall, but then, finally, the school day ends.
You want this one, Griff?
Hey, Don, you're going to be in the peace rally up at the university today? We thought we'd come up and throw things at you guys.
There's always a third protest group.
Yeah, sounds about your speed, but it just so happens I won't be there.
Come on, Don. We're wasting time. Let's go see Fada.
But
He's a
shortly,
beautiful man.
He's a nice man.
Nice man.
got a light. But shortly, as they approach the hospital,
Wait a minute, Don. Stay right where you are. Don't move.
Huh? What's up?
That man.
who
Crazy.
has Hank spotted, flip quick to chapter 2, continued on second page following. Chapter 2, A Voice. A Voice. Dun dun dun.
Who is the masked singer? That's him. That's the man who threw the bomb. Of course.
Whoa,
I'm
what?
sure. Come on.
Well, I didn't even ask if you're sure, but
I don't care.
you said you only got a glimpse of him. Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna talk to him. Be nice. No, I'm gonna kick his ass. We're gonna jump him. That's what we're gonna do. Move it. He's starting to leave already.
Are you out of your gourd? We can't do that. We can't even be sure he's the right man. Let's call the police, then
Get your freakish long fingers off me.
you.
I'll tell you what, buddy. We'll tail him. But keep down and don't let him catch sight of you.
Okay, I'll go along with that. But if we pass a policeman,
Yeah, I know.
What the hell are you eating? Get it? Pass a... No, okay, let's move on.
He hasn't spotted us yet. At least I don't think so.
looks like he's reached his destination too. The old theatrical warehouse. Not a bad place to hole up when the heat's on.
And maybe get a light for that cigarette he's been carrying for 3 pages.
He's going in. We're gonna go in too.
Really? And how do you propose to do that? Do you go up and knock on the door, or...
Knock it off and follow me. I think I can see how we can get in. Good-o. I thought I spotted an open window. How convenient. Looks all clear inside. Are you coming?
I shouldn't, but you are my brother, and I can't let you go in there alone.
Well, you could. It won't get me killed. Quiet! I hear voices. Up ahead. Somewhere. Sounds like there's a whole troop of baddies in here. Nobody in this room, though. Let's cut through here.
I've got a better idea. Let's cut back out the window.
Come off it. Just take it easy. We've got nothing to worry about as long as we don't make any noise. The door! Catch the door! Don't let it.
Because that makes much less noise than the sound of our voices.
Right.
Hey, let me do my job. You do yours.
What's that? What was that?
I don't know, but you guys had better find out.
Now you've done it. You gotta ruin everything, don't you? Come on now. We have to get out of here fast. Like I said before. Won't open. Either locked or only the Kingpin can open it.
Footsteps. Footsteps. Someone's heading this way.
That noise came from around here. Sounded like a door slamming.
Graf?
Couldn't be. Door won't open. Must be jammed. Been like that for years, like most of the other doors in this place. Come on, pretty soon we're going to be spooked by our own shadows. That sound probably came from outside. Let's get back to the others.
Right.
Sorry. What'd y'all do? Okay, there we go.
That's
I think so.
That's you.
That
Yeah,
was Hawk.
here you go. Now we're on you, Hawk.
Oh, Pixel's supposed to say few.
No, you
That was you actually.
That was
All right, then I say few.
Okay, say few.
Ah,
Don't we have a don't say few here?
pew pew.
I was afraid of this. This one won't open either.
That's just great. Now what? Wait. A car's pulling up outside. That hood's going to have visitors. Listen.
A moment later.
Max, Lefty. Good, you're all here. Now listen. I paid off one of the orderlies at the hospital. He'll get us up to the judge's room. After that, it'll be a cinch.
That's Dad they're talking about. They're planning to fish him off. You said you'd be fine, idiot. Come on. We're going to break out of here and stop him now. My crazy eyes.
Hold on. We won't do Dad any good by getting ourselves killed.
Good, I'll get you killed instead.
Shh. Let's wait until they've left. Then break out and call the police. We stand a better chance of saving Dad if we do it this way.
Yeah, okay. Well, do your way.
Do it your way. Do it anyway.
The seconds pass into minutes, into hours.
There.
Slowly.
That's their car. They're pulling away. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Right. Here. We use this to pry open the door.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's come on, pull your weight, put your weight into it, will ya?
I am, but I've got news for you, brother. This door isn't going to budge. The other door swings outward. If we both slam into it, maybe.
Again and again, their shoulders ram the door.
Oh, it's hopeless. We can't get either door open.
Well, hold on, let me tell you something, brother. We gotta get out. Keep trying.
If only there were another way out of here. Or if we had some sort of super strength or power or plot convenience.
Knock it off, will ya? This isn't a DC comic. This is no
It
time
is.
for your stupid fantasies. Can't you understand? Dad's life is at stake. We've
Got to get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. Suddenly, power. You wish power? Then so be it.
God?
No,
Trusty?
just a man talking into an empty can.
Who said that? Who's
I just
here?
told you.
Tell me again.
A man talking into an empty can.
Was it a soup can?
Pringles.
Coke Zero.
What is
Ew.
that?
Obviously not God. He'd be smarter.
Coke?
Blow it out
Sugar,
here.
come on, that's where it's at, God.
A strange, disembodied voice. A voice that fills the room. A voice that comes from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And holds our frustrated protagonist spellbound. Who or where I am is not for you to know. Only this shall I tell you. You have been chosen. I have heard your wish, and I'm frankly sick of listening to you whine. So it shall be granted. You both shall have powers if this is what you seek. What powers do you wish?
Well,
Wait,
Oh, good God.
whoever you are, man talking into a can, I'll tell you what kind of powers I want.
Oh, I should turn the page. Yeah.
I want that power too. I want the power to break out of here. The power to stop those creeps who are after Dad. The power to smash them. Tear them apart so they'll never commit crimes again. I want to be Batman. Can you give me this?
No.
Damn it.
Yes, it shall be yours. But
If the
you,
price is right.
the sissy guy in the bow tie, is this also what you seek?
no, not quite. I want to save Father.
How
not
about an
smash
armor hot
criminals.
dog?
Let the police handle them.
Give him a pen. Or hard water. Here's our chance to really work over those hoods. And you want to throw it away? Boy, that's just kind of stupid thinking I expect from you.
But why should we resort to meaningless violence when our main objective is to...
Silence! Both of you. You're giving me a headache. We seem to have here a hawk and a dove. I'll leave it to you to figure out which is which. So be it. Let the transformation begin.
Huh? Wait a minute. That's not...
I feel all tingly inside. Don, look! We're changing. Look at us! We become costume heroes! How do you like that?
Yuck. What kind of stupid costume is this? I didn't want a costume, let alone one as sickening as this getup.
You know what? It's good to know that Steve Ditko was on the same page as everybody else in the world.
Mister, I don't know how you did this, but I demand that you turn me back into what I was. I don't want to go through life looking like a dame,
Hey,
like a bird.
You need not worry. Given that you're a huge wuss, you should be dead by the end of the issue. Your transformation is but temporary. Your true identity will return once your powers are no longer needed.
You know, he really only does have about 17 more years.
Don't tell him that. It's depressing.
It is very depressing.
Whenever injustice strikes, you need only speak your names, Hawk and Dove, and you shall be transformed into these high-powered identities. But also know you this, the transformation will not occur if there be no injustice present, and thus you cannot use your powers for personal gains.
So we just gotta
Or
live
on
in New York,
checks.
right? There's always injustice there. Powers? What powers? You still haven't told us. Stupid voice.
Truly, Hawk, your impatience seems to know no bounds.
Hurry up.
I'm getting there. Your powers are but extensions of those abilities you already possess. The ability to be obnoxious as hell.
Oh.
Whatever you could do moments ago, now in costume you can do infinitely better, more stylishly, with a flair, with greater ease and consummate skill. But take heed, for whenever your powers are no longer needed, you will revert to your ordinary selves with that hideous vest.
The hell? When did Don gain so much weight?
It's the power he secretly wished for. And now, I have said all there need be said. I'm off to the poetry reading. Farewell.
Nice guy.
Hey, wait, you can't just... And I'll go ahead and say but, and Hawk will interrupt it.
Come on. This is all that we need. Now we can save Dad. Come on.
See?
Fatso.
Now, it is with ease that our protagonists break out from the room.
Wow! That was a snap! I only hope we're not too late.
Yeah, he's not going to die much later. Never mind. With hoping, just get your feet moving. Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun.
And after a brief stop to try out for the producers, while
This is as far as I'll take you. The judge's room was right around the corner.
Max, get a beat on the guard. We'll finish him from here.
Right, boss.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't go this way. There are too many people. We might...
Listen, little brother. If you don't dig this route, stay behind. I don't need you, Harold, to save Dad. Not now that I have these awesome powers.
Austin
Look
Powers.
out! You're gonna get yourself killed!
Shut up, will ya? We have to take a shortcut if you want to get there in time. And I use GIT get.
You can't even say get right! Well then, why don't we just call the police? They could... Whoop!
What's bugging you? You know how to swim, don't you?
Yes, I do. In fact, I can outswim you. And now, with my increased power, I'm doing better than ever.
So what? There ain't nothing else you can do better than me. We won't be in the water for much longer.
Reaching the hospital.
We can't go in this way. It'll take too long, and we'll have to have a heck of a time getting past the desk without causing a lot of confusion.
Let's go up the outside. What's wrong, big brother? I thought swimming was the only thing that I could do better than you.
Okay. So height still shake me up a little. Big deal. Now shut up and keep climbing, you mook.
Chapter 3. The birds shimmy up a pole.
I'm just glad we're not working it.
But what's been happening at the hospital as the boys were racing the clock? Well, as you might have guessed.
Oh, wait, that's Cop. Sorry, Graf.
That's fine. He's finished. Now nothing stands in our way.
Is this me, or is this...
I think
Yes.
that's you.
Nothing? Seems you've forgotten all of us.
Oh, editors, shall you ever do your job?
But then you never knew about us, did you?
What? Who are they?
Let me tell you. What does it matter who we are? The main thing is we're going to stop you. Come on, Dove. You're a crime fighter now, so do your thing. Fight crime.
The look on his face.
Shoot him! Kill him! Nobody's gonna stop us now! No one's gonna stop us now. Oh, okay, sorry.
And we...
Would you like another verse?
No, I'm good. That's the bad part. When they went from airplane to starship, they really did start sucking.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
You take that back.
Of course, use with a harshness bordering on base cruelty. The hawk wades into the hoods with everything he's got.
So, you were planning a little murder, were you? Well then, I'm gonna see to it that your punishment fits your crime. Oh, no, you don't. Nobody's gonna shoot me in the back, you lousy cowards are all alike. Not enough guts to fight fair. But that's the way you want it? Okay. You won't get any mercy from me. I'm gonna play this the same way you're playing it.
Meanwhile, the dove fights with restraint.
You boys are being fools. You should have never have come here. If we don't stop you, the law will catch up with you in the end. Anyway, So why don't you just... Oh, Will Smith, no!
Keep my dad's name out of your mouth.
The window. Before he shakes it off, shove him out.
When doves cry.
When doves have partials.
Oh my.
Yes, wow, wow, that is. He's a real
Okay.
boy now.
Don was unable to get a date to the prom because in those days it was frowned upon. And before the reluctant crime fighter can regain his balance,
Yeah!
I don't think Ditko really thought this panel through very much, did
No,
he?
he
I
didn't.
guess Don gets a Woody when he's.
And,
not
okay,
kidding.
so wait a second. Right here, he's getting excited being thrown out a window, but right here, he's got the complete Ken doll.
He lost the excitement.
so,
Yeah,
well, yeah, because he's got a new pole to grab.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, that bull.
Get a grip
Right,
on yourself.
Ken.
I mean, the pull.
Whew. Made it. Thought I was a goner for sure. Gotta get back up there. Hank can't handle those hoods alone. If only we'd called the police. Too late for that now. We've gotta save Dad.
I like the way you really hit those H's. If you go back and listen, Hank really handled those hoods. That's really cool.
Meantime, the hard at work Hawk has finally noticed his partner's absence.
Where is he? Just like him to run and hide somewhere. Got my hands full. No time to worry about him.
Good. That dolt's too busy to even notice me. Now I can finish off the judge and
Wait,
be gone before this dude gooder knows what
Quit
happened.
looking at the miner's butt.
There goes the judge. There goes the judge.
But though the Hawk hasn't seen him,
Hawk! That guy with the gun! He's heading for the judge's room.
Thwack.
Yeah.
Head him off! Don't let... Oh! Please, Will Smith, stop! No good. Hank didn't even hear me. He's too wrapped up in his work. I'll have to take care of this myself. Out of my way!
watch the
My
hand,
nose
Buster.
just got incredibly large. And now I'm drawn by Gil Kane.
Yeah, that's definitely a Gil Kane.
Not till issue 3.
Got past them easy enough. Didn't have to resort to violence. Pat on my own back. But now I've got to get in there fast. This has to work. I won't be getting any second chance.
Huh?
Whew. That was close. Too close.
You can't hold me, punk. I'll massacre you, and then I'll get back to the judge.
Don't be a fool. Give up. It won't help you or Dargo to kill the judge.
Did you say massacre or massacre?
Yes.
Massacre.
Okay. Massacre.
What are you waltzing with him for? This is the way you handle his kind. Watch me and maybe you'll learn something for once.
His kind? Wow, Hawk, that's not okay.
You know what? I said it. Deal with it.
Hey,
Process it. Ignore
you know,
it.
you didn't have to do that. Or interrupt me. I could have held him. You're worse than a witless barbarian.
I'm better than Conan in every way.
I'm a witty barbarian.
Well, that's it. Well, that's that. Looks like we saved your hide, Judge.
Yes, you sure did, and I want to thank you both. However,
No need to thank us, sir. Fighting crime is how we get our kicks. let's go to time to cut this scene. But one more thing. Make sure you give your kids allowances.
Wait, you haven't even told me your names.
Just call us the Hawk and the Dove. It's up to you to guess which is which.
Hurry up, big mouth. We better make our exit before our transformation starts.
And no sooner do the brothers slip out the back door than...
Crap, it started. Well, that's over. Now, come on. Let's go see Dad. See what he's got to say about the Hawk and the Dove.
Yeah, for once I agree with you. Maybe we should tell Dad that we're the Hawk and Dove. We'll tell him we want it kept secret. He'll understand.
Now I'm going to slap you like Will Smith.
Graphic.
Judge, is there anything you'd like to say about this mysterious hawk and dove who saved our life, or your life rather, just moments ago?
Yes, there is. I truly appreciate what those two have done for me. But I cannot condone their actions. In this day and age, there could be no place for vigilante tactics. Private citizens, no matter how honorable their intentions are, cannot be allowed to take the law into their own hands. Even hardened criminals are guaranteed due process of the law. I suggest that the two who call themselves Hawk and the Dove turn themselves over to the authorities.
I don't believe it. He's sounding like me. He thinks we're no better than common criminals. We saved his life. And this is the thanks we get from our own father?
Well, there goes your idea about telling him, idiot. I'll bet he'd tear us in if we ever found out who we were. The ones that saved his ass.
Yeah, William Shatner. Well,
there's something over here. I must look.
As far as I'm concerned, that does it. I never wanted to get into this crime-fighting bag anyway. The Dove. That stupid name. That ridiculous costume. Who needs it?
Dad's been a judge for so long that he's beginning to think like a law book. With their abilities, the Hawk and Dove could do a lot of good. Why can't Dad see that? It's so obvious to me. You're right. He is acting like you. An idiot.
Yeah, well, you can count me out. If you want to fight crime, go on ahead.
Go on.
Don't expect me to join you.
Go on, who's done this?
If you ask me, fighting crime's a big waste of time. Especially when you end up being labeled a social outcast. Damn it! Just like Spider-Man!
Yes.
Whoops.
What's wrong with you? Why are you moving the page? Let me read the... Can't even take a little failure? You could do a lot of good with your power. You can't just let it go to waste. Uncle Ben said we have to. With great power comes great responsibility.
No, that wasn't us!
Still, you're always running away, aren't you? You run from everything, especially a good fight. Even with your new powers, you're still a coward. But we didn't save Dad by running away, did we, Pipsqueak?
Aw, shut up! Just leave me alone, will ya? You can't beat up on everyone you disagree with. Just get lost!
This, then, is our story. A tale of two boys who will tell stories from when they were a boy, who are a world apart, too young to fully comprehend the emotions that separate them, aware of their unique abilities and frustrated by their idiot father's reaction to the Hawk and the Dove. Shall we write finis to the Hawk and the Dove? Have their careers ended before they really got started? Is this the end? Not on your life. Tune in next week. Same Hawk time, same Dove channel.
Alrighty. There you go, gang. I gotta admit, even though I've owned this book, I think that might be the first time I've read it.
That's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Yeah. I'm going to assume Eric and Mr. Graphic, or shall I call you Mr. Man? I think we've known each other through names. I'm assuming both of you guys have checked this book out before.
Long time ago.
In this galaxy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How about you,
Back
Eric?
when he was a boy.
Yeah, I've read this. It's been a while. I read this in the 6th issue original series. That's how I knew Ditko left after 2.
They really did kind of steer into that arguing thing quite a bit. That's very much a Silver Age aesthetic as far as cartoons and comic books are concerned, where they kind of stuck to caricatures on some types. You know, you got the war hawk, you got Dove, and they're just going to stay that way. There's no layers to the characters or anything. What do you think about this book? Oh, go ahead, Eric.
Let's be honest. In those days, DC wasn't exactly known for their nuance of social issues.
So what do you think there, Pixel?
I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, Dove is kind of a wuss, but
oh my gosh, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The great
I'm
thing about
watching this fight scene. I'm thinking, you truly are useless, aren't you?
It's just like our channel on the Geeky Puppet Show. He is useless all the time.
You know, Pixel. This is where you take one of those freakishly long fingers, and you know which one.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
He's all fuzzy and breaking up.
Yeah, that's the
Look
one.
at that. It's like he's holding a lighter with him.
It's not.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I thought it was pretty good. How'd you like it? This is your first time reading it too, right, Maranya?
Yes, it is. And
what do you think?
I thought it was really good. And the funny part is, except for the art, I thought that the writing felt contemporary.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in there that you could just switch out right now.
Yeah, it felt relevant.
This really felt like politics right now.
I know, right?
Really heavy as far as the argument. It's like should be about war and stuff, and like Vietnam and stuff. It's just
except for now, Dove would be arguing for the war, while Hawk, considering what's going on right now.
Now, Graf, you know, you only have to suffer through 2 more of these issues before the great one takes over on art.
Gil Kane. I love
We
it.
can only hope.
The Nostromania running wild.
Yes, we knows who that will be.
Let me tell you something, brother.
That's kind of cool. But anyway, I liked it as well. This was actually not on the board for tonight. The books I still want to do Amazing Man, so that was going to be on the list. And then it was I thought I would play a joke on everybody and say we were going to do a horror book and then do the first appearance of bald Lex Luthor. Horror. But yeah, but then I thought, hey, wait a second, we haven't actually done the first appearance of Lex Luthor yet, and that might actually be kind of fun. So I had that up and ready to go, and just a whole bunch. I'm looking forward to doing more Silver Age stuff, and we might stick we might stick around what is known as the Distinguished Competition. Just because I can't, if we're not with what they did to Comixology, it's hard to find the reading thing.
Yeah,
that's very
Marvel. You got to use Marvel, or you got to use a DC. You know?
Yep. Yeah, you can't do comic. That's too bad.
Yep. Everybody who wasted all their money on Comixology can no longer use it anymore.
I'm one of those. One day they had this big sale for all of the what did they call those? The archives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I only spent $1 each. But I bought a lot of those things, knowing that I could go from panel to panel and we could read whatever the heck we wanted to from them. And I bought all of Daredevil's, and I bought every number one.
It's a shame though. You pay more for Marvel, and Marvel doesn't have the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issues in there.
Mm-hmm.
They have most of them though.
You said there's only 1 through 4. Unless you're lying to me, you don't want to read those.
But yeah, it's kind of fun. But I do got to admit, I just like DC Comics Silver Age. I used to not. It was all Marvel for me with the Silver Age when I was younger, but I've been enjoying the silliness.
I think for the
of the
readings,
yeah.
DC works better for.
We need to read those Lana Lang versus Lois for Superman's attention.
Oh no!
Oh, I would love that.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'll read for Lois, and Eric can read for.
Actually, I actually want to read some more of the World's Finest. So
I got an idea. This
that.
will give Maranya a chance to stretch her vocal chops. Why don't we do the first appearance of Supergirl? Not Supergirl, Supergirl.
Wait a minute.
Lois Lane.
No, there was a Supergirl before Supergirl made her first appearance.
Oh,
Oh,
I remember there was a Lois Lane. There was a Superwoman or something.
Kind of like I thought it might be fun to do the first appearance of Magneto. Eric, you know who I'm talking about, I am sure, right? Graphic Man, you got to know.
From Tales to Astonish or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. There's actually a monster named Magneto, and I thought there's a couple of them like that where they did these monsters that are named, like there is a Doctor Doom before there was Doctor Doom.
There's a Hulk.
There was a Hulk.
Yeah.
So I thought it might be fun to go over those first appearances even.
Undead Quinn, the Humble Bumble. Yeah, it's a digital file, but there's no reading mode as far as I know. That's what the comics always great about that. So it's Marvel and DC.
There are plenty of free readers you can download, though.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
So long as they could show up on the share. I've got the comic book display, but unfortunately, when I share it, it doesn't come up. So,
yep.
It just doesn't work that way. Yeah, and I'm like, let's see. This is my comic book display of Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 10.
Also, Jughead, thank you for the $2.
Oh, thank you very much, Jughead. That's very appreciated. Thank you.
It's $2 closer to being able to hire voice talent to replace one of us.
I keep reading like Hawk for the whole entire another issue. My voice can be shot.
But which one? I don't know. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Say again.
It was fun.
Let's see. Tomorrow, of course, we've got our auction, and I'm going to try here. I don't know what I want to talk about, but I've been doing videos every day now, and the Tristan stuff is done, so I don't know what to put up there anymore. I'm sure we'll come up with something video over on Old Man Comics. We're having our auction, and Sunday you guys do a reading, right?
Yeah.
Not this time.
Well, not this Sunday. There's going to be a reading on the channel, though. But
Easter, this Sunday's Easter. There's nothing going on this Sunday.
That's right. Oh, we'll figure something out to do. All righty. You kids have a great time. Thank you very much for joining us for Hawk and Dove. I hope you had fun with it. And if you haven't yet, check out any of the other readings that we've done. I found out that Nova seems to be the very first one. That seems to be the most popular. I like that one too. All right. Otherwise, thank you very much for hanging out with us.
Tristan is Nerd at Newsstand. Right?
Oh, yeah, Rhaegar. Tristan is Nerd at Newsstands. All week I've been posting a conversation between the two of us. So, yeah. Anyway.
Tune into her channel if you want to learn about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. You kids have a great time, and thank you very, very much for watching.